Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to this week's Children's Corner. How many of you like eating apples? I'm not very good at eating fruit. I know we're supposed to eat 5 portions of fruit and vegetables a day, but I'm not very good at it. But I do like apples, if they're red. I don't like green apples or the yellowy coloured apples. I like a really shiny red apple with a skin on the apple is really shiny and bright and perfect. If there's a dish of apples, I'd pick them all up and check them to see which one looks the best, which one looks the most perfect, which one has the least blemishes in the skin, which one has the best colour and the best shape and looks like you really want to sink your teeth in it and go and enjoy the taste of it. But you can't always tell if an apple is good by looking at the outside of it. One day, while walking through an orchard, a man stopped under an apple tree and it was full of big, juicy apples waiting to be eaten. And the man picked what he thought was the best apple on the tree. He couldn't wait. And he took out his knife and cut the apple down the middle, getting ready to taste it. But to his surprise, when he opened the apple, it was rotten to the core. What does that tell us? We can't always judge an apple by the outside. We don't know what's going on the inside. And it's the same with people. We can't always judge people by what we see. There are plenty of people who on the outside look like good people, outstanding people, upright people, righteous people, holy people, religious people. But sometimes that goodness is only skin deep. It's only an outward appearance to show the rest of the world. There's nothing in the heart which is different. And sometimes the people that we think are not good people can be the best people we'll ever meet. But this is nothing new. Jesus faced exactly the same problem back in his day. One day, the religious leaders were complaining to Jesus that they'd seen some of his disciples eating without washing their hands. Now, the religious traditions and laws then were very strict about having to wash your hands before you eat. And the religious leaders said to Jesus, "Why is it that your disciples don't follow our customs? Why do they eat without washing their hands properly?" Well, Jesus said to them, "You're a bunch of hypocrites. The prophet Isaiah must have been talking about you when he said, 'These people honour me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. Their worship has no meaning because they have replaced God's law with their own traditions.'" They were more concerned about clean hands, but Jesus is more concerned about a clean heart. And we should be too. Our religion should never be just skin deep, but it should be something which changes everything inside us, which makes us completely new people, always living for Jesus. God bless you. God keep you safe. And see you next week.